Hello Diskinainas, welcome to another video where we will be discussing how Kaizer Chiefs can actually go back to their glory days. So we will also see how did actually they bring themselves into this mess whereby such a big team is staying for so long without winning any trophies. So yeah, I've got a couple of pictures in the video, so just bear with me and watch until the end. Remember to like, subscribe and comment. Now Kaizer Chiefs, the main problem that I have noticed is they've been conceding some very silly goals. So yeah, as we are saying, this defense and coordination, you cannot have a great team if you don't have a good defense. If you don't have a solid defense, forget about winning championships. You may get away with winning a cup or two, but you will never win the championship. Great teams are built on a solid defense. So another problem I see that they are having there is they are not scoring enough goals. There is no recognized number one striker at Kaizer Chiefs. Wandile Duba he's the leading goal scorer with a paltry 5 goals. Sometimes he's starting on the right wing, sometimes he's starting on the left wing, He's not lately they are playing him as a number 9, which is his favorite position. And you can see when you're playing him as a number 9, he's taking those dangerous runs off the defender's shoulders and he's scoring goals. So yeah, I don't know. The coach he hasn't made up his mind. Yeah, so poor Wandile Duba, there's enough on his shoulders. You need a go-man go, Max Maponyane type of striker at Kaizer Chiefs. You need knowledge Muswana. You need a Mbesuma. You need a Belenomvete. When you talk about those greats, those are, what Kaizer Chiefs is made out of. As Kulum Abo Morris, Morris is not going to give you 15 goals in a season. So yeah, he's a hard worker. He works his socks off. Yeah, he's a hustler. He defends from the front, but he's not going to give you 15 goals in a season, and that's what you need in a great team. I'm not talking about this thing about Kambole, about Ndulula, the explosive Sula Motovu, about Gonzalez. If you look at Gonzalez, I don't know what the hell were they thinking. It looks like they signed him from the WWE. Hambisa abo Nukovic, abo Kamapiliatu, and abo Gonzalez. Come on, man. There's no midfield general. Wellington Manat. Tinashino Ngomashi. Kaizer Chiefs has always had great stars, like Dr. Kumalu, Jabu Pule, Skarango Bese. About Ace Ntsweleng. But you still need a midfield enforcer like Linda Butelis, Tinashina Ngomashi, Willard Katsande. You need a man who's going to do the dirty work in the midfield. So yeah, they do have Tele, but they still need a player, a crafter next to him that will dominate that midfield and post those teams in their PSL. So another reason why Kaizer Chiefs have not been doing well is that for a big team, they used to play the likes of Manchester United, the likes of Tottenham during pre-season. But now they've stopped doing that. Why are they not getting those teams to play against them? If you can't bring them here, go to them. At least beginning of the season, they try to have a good season by going overseas. That's what they need to be doing. That's what Orlando Pirates is doing. That's what Mamelodi Sundowns is doing. That's what they also need to be doing in order to be great again. Now, the biggest reason why Kaizer Chiefs it's because of bad management decisions. Let's not beat around the bush. Management and the board are ultimately responsible for running the team into the ground. Out of the top 8, firing and changing of coaches season in and season out, hiring coaches with no winning pedigree. What are they thinking? If you look at the coaches they've been hiring, and even if they do hire a good coach, it gets the team to the semi-finals of the CAF Champions League. They fire him just before the final. Those type of decisions that management is making, it's costing the team ultimately. So yeah, you need to have management need to be looking at themselves in the mirror. Pizzo issued a come and get me before going to Iraq, but management ignored him, and now he'll probably sign for their biggest rivals. So yeah, management need to look at themselves. They are the ones that are signing players who are below the standard of Kaizer Chiefs. However, there are positives. You don't just criticize without looking at the positives. The youth policy is looking good. The team is producing. Good players are coming out of the MDC. The team is currently number 1 in the MDCs. Players like McCarthy's are coming through. The Hlongwanes are coming through. Players like Duba, Shabalala, Ngobo. They've already come through, these players, Abomashia and Abomfundo Vilagazi. The list is endless. So yeah, unless Chiefs management start making the right decisions and getting the right coaches, buying the right quality players with the right personality, because you need the right personality at Kaizer Chiefs. You need at least 2 lethal strikers. They need to go and get Abofiston Mayeles. They should even consider bringing back the likes of Knowledge Muswat, because they can still offer something to the team. I don't know, go to the other leagues, the top 5 leagues in Africa, and buy top scorers in that league. I don't know, it's not my job, but that's the job of the scout. So yeah, tell me what you think. Drop a comment, drop a like, and remember to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.